No, I don't want to join issues with Mr. Festus Keyamo, SAN, over his views, which he is perfectly entitled to, but with respect to the legality of the Okobi Judicial Panel of Inquiry, I didn't listen to the program, so I want to believe that he was misquoted, because it is strike law that judicial commissions of inquiry instituted by state governments in Nigeria are legal and constitutional. As a matter of fact, in the case of Fawemi and Babangida, it was decided by the Supreme Court that the power of the president of Nigeria to set up a judicial commission of inquiry is limited to the Federal Capital Territory, and that each of the state government is empowered by the Constitution to institute commissions of inquiry to investigate any matter in the state. With respect to the Lagos state government, in the case of Williams and Dawodu, the Court of Appeal held that the Tribunal of Inquiry law in Lagos is an existing law. Anybody who is dissatisfied with his decisions can only go to court. Governor Rotimi Amechi set up the Justice Kayode Esho panel of inquiry in Rivers State. The panel indicted a former governor, Dr. Peter Odili. He went to court and set aside the area of the panel, the area of the report of the panel pertaining to him. So whoever is dissatisfied with the findings of the Okobi Judicial Commission can only go to court. Neither the white paper committee set up by the government or the governor, or the governor himself, with profound respect, can substitute his own findings for the finding of the panel. Because the governor didn't listen to the witnesses. The white paper committee set up by the governor didn't listen to the witnesses. So they are not in a position to review the findings, the profound findings of the panel of inquiry. So all the government is limited to, with respect, is whether or not it wants to comply with the recommendations. And with profound respect to the Lagos state government, the recommendations are already being implemented. Unlike any of the other panels in the country, and I'm talking of 29 panels, 28 panels by state government and one by the federal government. It was only in the case of Lagos that the governor, because of his implicit confidence in the members, directed them to give out reparation, to pay damages to people in deserving cases. And a total sum of 409 million naira was awarded as damages to victims of human rights violations. So I can't see the government. Somebody said, oh, the panel did not say anything about the police officer that were killed. Unfortunately, police officers were killed, about 6 of them, by hoodlums, and in the case of one of them, by a fellow police officer, which is very, 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 very unfortunate. However, nobody sent a petition to the panel on that matter. But what is important to note is that the governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, visited the families on behalf of the state, donated 10 million naira to each of the widows, and promised on behalf of Lagos State to have their children educated up to university level. So, in other words, in fact, there is a case of a spy policeman that was killed by a mob. Our law firm, contacted the governor because the panel said our jurisdiction, our mandate does not cover this one. So we drew the attention of the government to the unfortunate incident. Again, the governor directed that some money be paid, and the money was paid to her, to the widow. So, at the point I'm making, therefore, is that the Lagos State government is already implementing the report. If any officer, federal or state, is recommended for prosecution, nobody can go to court and say, oh, I'm a federal officer. If you are charged, if you are accused of murder, which is a state offense, the federal government has no competence to look at. As Lagosian, not too long ago, Governor Babatunde Fashola, senior advocate of Nigeria, who is a minister, the current minister of Works and Housing, once arrested a colonel in the army, and I think a sergeant, because they drove against the traffic. And he was passing by, and asked his driver to stop, and had them arrested. He has the power under the law. You can arrest anybody. I can. If you find somebody committing an offense, and you can overpower him, the law allows you to arrest him and take him or her, him to the police station. But you can't take him to your house. You must take him to the police station.